we're going to be taking a look at the fastest way to get all of your camos for the launchers that were just released inside to Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. And finally, they released the launchers into Vanguard Zombies. It took what felt like a millennia for them to do that. Now let's go over all the things that you need to do to get these things gold. Now first and foremost, you're going to need to get 2,500 eliminations with your launcher. Honestly, pretty simple. Now the second thing you need to do is get 10 rapid kills 50 times. Now this is a lot easier than getting your 10 rapid kills with any other weapons, because if you shoot a rocket into a horde of zombies, you're going to be killing a ton at one time. They're all going to count as rapid kills. So as you can see, I have this one done and I only have 305 kills with this weapon, so it's really easy. Then you're going to need to get 2,500 pack-a-punch kills, exactly what you would expect as we normally see. Moving on to the Reptilian camo set, you're going to need to kill 5 or more enemies with a single shot 50 times. Now this is pretty simple. Again, I'll show you how to do that in game. And then you're going to need to get 20 Stormkrieger eliminations, and that's it. That is all you need to get the Dark Ether, Gold, and Plague Diamond camos inside of Zombies. Now let's go into the game and see the easiest ways to do that. Now as we spawn in with our launcher here, we're going to run over to this horde of zombies, and as you can see, we got 2 here. You ready for this? Now we got 3. Now we're just going to take our rocket launcher, shoot it at the ground next to him, and that is going to count as rapid kills. Right there, we just got a... Alright, so this is the biggest problem with using launchers. We need PhD slider already. But those were all counted as rapid kills because we killed them while they were all next to each other. So honestly, that is the easiest way to get your rapid kills done. And again, obviously the easiest way to finish the first set of camos is to just get kills, because that's what you need to do. Now obviously to get the pack-a-punch kills, you just need to pack a bunch of weapons, so we're not really going to talk about that. You guys can figure that out on your own. We talked about the rapid kills and the regular kills. Now we need to move on to getting 5 kills with a single shot 50 times. And this one is a little bit more difficult. Now there are a ton of different ways to really get this done. Obviously the easiest way is just going to be rounding them up and, you know, getting 5 in a horde and then shooting a rocket in there. Although it works out even easier if we're able to get them all into a corner with like a decoy grenade or a monkey bomb, because they're all so tightly packed together at that point, you'll be able to shoot your rocket in there and call it a day. It's not as easy when you're doing it like this because, well, sometimes they're all too far apart, and sometimes you accidentally hit yourself. This is something you're going to need to be really careful with because, again, it is very, very easy to down yourself with the rockets in this game. You can be pretty dang far away from it. Let's stand right here. As you can see, that took over half of our health shooting it to right there. So, you know, I mean, it's just, you got to be careful with it. We need PhD slider already. Now, always make sure that you are running over here to the Covenant thing and checking to see if you get Splatterfest, because Splatterfest is going to make it so you have a chance of any zombie that explodes causing that zombie to explode as well. And if you only shoot one of your rockets in there and that zombie explodes, bada bing bada boom, you have actually just killed a bunch of zombies with one single shot, even though the other zombie exploding was technically not a shot from your gun. Now again, the best thing to do for a lot of this is just to get zombies all rounded up in one section. Whether you're trying to get a bunch of multi-kills or you're just trying to get the 5 kills with one shot, you can get them both incredibly fast, and you can just round up a bunch of zombies into one spot. This also works out really well when you have something like Brimstone on the new Covenant that was just added into the game, because it hurts the zombies as you get close to them, so they should be even more likely to die in one shot as you get to higher rounds. That'll also help you a ton with something like a Stormkrieger, which you need to kill 20 of. As you can see, we take a shot into this horde here, we take out 5 in a heartbeat. All of those counted as multi-kills as well. I just got the killed 20 without taking damage, which, I mean, we don't actually need for this. But shoot into the horde, and again, you're going to be getting this a ton. But as you can see, I didn't really damage some of these zombies before I did it. So a lot of them didn't die. Therefore, I didn't get credit the first time for that killed 5 enemies rapidly, but there we did. And again, something like the bazooka as well is going to be super easy to kill a bunch of enemies rapidly, because if you don't kill them in the first shot by getting them all rounded up in a horde, let's say I miss right here, I can just shoot another one like this and call it a day. Honestly, the thing that's going to take you the absolute longest is just getting the 2,500 pack-a-punch and regular kills. That's going to take you absolutely forever. The Stormkriegers are the next hardest thing, so let's talk about them. Now, I think that the best way to deal with the Stormkrieger is to obviously have your weapon as pack-a-punch as possible, and then I really like using Unholy Ground. Now, Deadshot is another really good thing for this. So I'm going to have Splatterfest, Unholy Ground, and Deadshot. Deadshot simply because we'll be able to aim straight for the head on the Storm Kriegers, which makes it a lot easier to take them out. Obviously, Unholy Ground, we're just going to stand still. And then Splatterfest, whenever a zombie explodes, we are going to have them explode again. I think this is going to help out a lot, but don't listen to me. Let me just show you. We have 3 Storm Kriegers in here, so alright. This may have been a mistake. That's a lot. We're gonna go ahead and try and clear that out a little bit before we try to kill these 3 Storm Kriegers. So as you can see, these things honestly don't take out the Storm Kriegers all that fast, and that's why this is going to be one of the harder missions to finish inside of the game, but it is going to be worth it. I also have Diabolical Damage leveled up as well, just to help out a little more if need be. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this decoy. That's going to help this so that we don't have to deal with the zombies so much as soon as that goes off. Then we're going to run around the corner here. We're going to stand completely still and fire into the Storm Kriegers. Now again, these guys are probably the biggest pain in the butt, and I'm honestly kind of emo that we literally got 3 at one time, which makes things 10 times harder, but you know. What are you gonna do? Now, currently in the game, we have 4 different launchers to go through here. The Bazooka, Panzerschreck, Panzerfaust, and the MK11 grenade launcher. All of these are gonna have the same challenges, but the tips you got in this video should help you out a ton in terms of getting these things camos. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. I want to give a big shout out to all the channel members over on the channel, and an extra special shout out to all of the Zombie Richtofen members, starting off with hashtag BestMod, Strict Archer, the quippest man in the Southern Hemisphere, Commander _ Whip, my guy Ben the Bulldozer, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tis Brandon ZR.